What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of the Celebrity Gun. Kim Kardashian is tired of Kanye West. I believe she's been tired of him for maybe 3 years now. I don't know if Kanye saw that coming. I know he has personal problems. I know that he's bipolar. But when people get tired of you, whether it's a man or a woman, and they kind of start slowly breaking it off and mentally get ready to leave you. And then once they get away from you and they can reflect how better their life is without you, they're ready to go. Okay? And I think that at first, she kind of was missing him and maybe wanted to come back, but why should she? She's 41. All the black athletes still want her. She's still highly sought after. She's super rich. She has Pete Davidson. You got a little young white guy there. Booty clapping sounds. So she's having her fun. She doesn't want to come back and deal with Kanye anymore. Right? So, to add insult to injury, she's filed court documents to be considered legally single. I've talked about this with Master P, Dr. Dre, okay? So, she doesn't even want to be called Kim West anymore. She wants to go back to Kim Kardashian West. So, she wants to go back to the streets and start thotting it up. All right? Now, here's Kanye West crying. At a concert, I think it was for Larry Hoover. So he changed the lyrics of Runaway to say, "Sad music, I need you to run back to me, baby. More specifically, Kimberly." This is just hours before Kim filed to be legally separated. Can I get a dun 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 sound effect? And again, here's a public declaration for her to come back to you when there is the new guy. It's a new relationship. They have no history of having bad problems. And she's not going to do that because it's a new relationship. She's away from your crazy ass. So she's just having fun with the guy. And it might not be so serious, but it's better than what it was with you. At least that's what she thinks, okay? And let me kind of talk about this with guys, especially amongst black men. And guys, many of us, around the holiday season, and I know this is a red pill space, but let's be realistic. If you guys are going through a breakup or a divorce with your wife, and right now it's the holiday season, you miss her. Okay? Maybe no matter how rude she was, or whatever. Holiday season, if you had good times with her, you miss her. There are times that you want her to come back. There are times you want to call. You might look at her Instagram post. You want to just get a message. I mean, there's just things that you want to do. You want to talk to her again. I understand it. But remember, here's what's going to happen if you do that. She's going to ignore you, and you're going to look even weaker. Okay? Look at Kanye publicly pleading for her after or right before she's gonna, go back to the streets. Listen, bro, as a man, there are things that we have to accept. And as long as you date women, I don't care who you think you are, as long as you date women, you have the ability to get heartbroken or lose. I don't care how red pill you are. It's just like a boxer. If you get into that ring, I don't care who you are. If that guy has two hands, you can still get knocked down or get knocked out or get hurt. I don't care how long you've been boxing. I don't care how much skill set you got. If you get in the ring and you're fighting the fight, you can get hurt. The only way you cannot get hurt as a boxer is to stop boxing. That's the only way. I don't care if you win the fight, you're going to get hurt. And the reality is this. Sometimes you lose. Things don't go right. A woman gets an advantage over you. You don't have the position of strength. You know, you might still want her back, want to talk to her. She doesn't want to talk to you anymore. It hurts. You miss her. There's absolutely nothing that you can do about it, which leaves most men powerless. And I think that the problem is this: for a woman that you've had access to 10 years, 11 years, you're getting to hit it whenever you want. You're used to this woman submitting to you, doing whatever you want, and now things are different. She ain't giving you the BJs like you used to be. That's a problem for a lot of guys. We're not used to, like, okay, this one woman who I used to do everything with, she had kids for me. Like, she used to do everything I used to ask her to do. Now I don't have her like that anymore. And somebody else has her like that right now. And I'm going to tell you how most guys think about it. You're playing it in your mind, how you used to be with her in the bedroom, and you're thinking about how the new guy has her in the bedroom. Just don't even think about it, because it's even nastier, because it's new. And you don't like that. You want your piece of, you want her back because you realize you miss her now or whatever. Here's the reality of it. You don't have her anymore, right? Like that's fine. It's over and it's done with. Who really cares? I know you care. But the fact is, she don't. She's not even thinking about you. You're just giving her more ammunition to make fun of you. You're just proving that she's right. And a lot of times you guys break up with a girl for something that she did. She goes and gets somebody else. Or maybe she was dealing with the guy the whole time. Now you're begging her to come back, and she was the one in the wrong. So then you're vindicating as to what you dumped her, and then now you're going back on your word trying to get her back, and then she's still taunting you. Let the guy take care of her. Whatever problems you have, I tell her all the time. Stop looking at the good times you had with her. Go remember those bad ones. All right? And when you miss a girl, you typically miss those good times. Go look at the bad ones. And I can honestly tell you that for most of your ex-girlfriends, you don't probably feel that she's benefiting the guy in the next guy's life. She isn't. All right? Most guys that your ex-girlfriend deals with, there's nothing that she's doing for this guy that's great. Come check her out in 10 years. You'll be glad you stopped tripping off her. That was the one chick I used to do. I used to be in love with her. She was a single mom. She worked at Rite Aid. I was begging for her to come back to me. She wouldn't do it. And look at her now. I'm literally getting richer and richer every day. And she's getting dustier and dustier each day. Completely dusty. Like, I saw her on Facebook and I'm like, oh my God, you look completely terrible. Like, I would never even want anybody to know that I used to even sleep with you. Like, why? How did that even happen? That's how you're gonna look at it in like 10 years. You're gonna be like, wow, like, I was tripping over you for what? Like, really? And you're gonna find out that guy don't even have her no more. Neither do you. And you gotta find a way to get over it. Find a way to have friends to talk about your problems. Find a way to come to the red pill spaces in the mail or Reddit or whatever. And it takes time. But it's over. And most likely you dodged the bullet. You should be thanking God. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. I really appreciate you for all that you do. Subscribe, hit the bell. Check out the first comment at the top. And as you know, the buffoonery remains at all-time high. I'm out.